How to handle lack of knowledge. What's going on, ladies and gents? It's Cyberland coming at you with another educational video, and this time we're going to be talking about lack of knowledge. So there's going to be times where you're not going to know something. Yes, no matter how far you've been in the business, there's going to be something you forget, there's going to be something that you don't know, or there's going to be a situation where you just don't have the answer. That's okay. Go find the answer. Whether that's talking to your mentor, talking to somebody else who's in the business, or looking up the information, go find the answer if you don't know. Don't just say, I don't know. Go find the information. That's what makes you better at your craft. That what makes you better at doing what you do. Now, the other thing is there's going to come a time where you might be dealing with a realtor who hasn't been in the business as long as you. They are new. They don't know everything. Stupid fucking chair. And that's okay. Work with them. Kind of help them. Kind of guide them. Yes. Well, that's not my job. They should have a mentor. Well, not everybody knows the process. Not everybody gets the same training that you may have gotten. What you don't do is shit on them. What you do is try to help them. If they don't understand something, look at it that way. Don't just be like, no, I'm not telling you nothing. You need to find the information for yourself. Fucking chair, dude. I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna get this thing fixed. The one thing I'm doing this week is getting this fixed. I'm tired of this shit. Keep in mind, everybody has to start somewhere. Keep in mind, not everybody starts out with the same playbook. Not everybody starts out with the same functions. That's the thing about life. We're not always equal. It's not always fair. But what you don't do is, if you have the knowledge, share it. Don't try to keep it to yourself. Because how you project yourself to others, that will be projected to you, one way or another. And that's one thing I do. I've come across agents that maybe didn't know this or know that. And guess what? I helped them. Why? Because when I started, there was something I didn't know. Or I've come across agents that were older than me, and they didn't know this little trick or something. Sometimes technology. And I didn't be like, oh, I'm not telling you. I was just like, oh, this is how you do it. So you do this, do that. You got it? No. Okay, let me walk it through with you again. I didn't act like that's your problem. I don't do that. Because those same people taught me something. Those same people shared things with me, and they didn't have to do that. So their knowledge was more in real estate than it was for me. But I knew some things that they didn't know when it came to technology. Or I knew some things about something about personality or something that they didn't know. These chairs, man, they're so damn cheap. And that's how you go about it. You pass information along to others who may not know something. What you don't do is just try to hold everything for yourself. Because in the long run, it's not going to get you anywhere. Well, it'll get you somewhere for a while, but it's called karma. how you treat others will come back to you. And I don't need to be treated badly, so I make sure I try to treat others fairly. And I try to help others when I see maybe there's something they need help with. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to do their job. But if there's something they don't get or something, I don't harp on them. I don't put them down. I don't say, you should know this, you should know this, you should know this. Okay, but I don't. Or I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Because I've come across realtors who have treated me like that, and I've come across realtors who say, oh, you don't know this? Let's work with that. I've had both. And I can tell you right now, the people that acted where I say, you should know this, you should know that, I make sure I don't deal with them because their attitude. They act like they've never made a mistake, or they act like there's things that they don't know, like they know everything. Nobody knows everything. I'd rather work with the people that are understanding as well as I try to be understanding, to be like, oh, I don't know this or you don't know that. Let's see what we can do to get it so you do know it. If you have a mountain full of information, whatever you have to give to others, share it. Don't be that agent who's just like, no, I'm going to keep everything to myself. Okay. Well, if you never have anything, if you're never able to show value to others, how do you expect to have value shown to you? You got to give to get. You can't just take and never give. You can't just take for yourself and never share. You never get that far. You never achieve greatness when you could have if you would take those times to share things with others. Just like the videos I make. I don't just make real estate videos because I'm Mr. Knowledgeable, and I'm not. I'm still learning as I go. I make these videos to help other people. And if people are feeling some type of way, maybe this is not for them or they can't do it, or they're feeling some type of way about their profession, I make these to help. Maybe it's something that you can do, something that'll help you. I make my guitar videos. I make them to not only get better with what I'm doing with my craft and playing my guitar, but also to show people that, look, a lot of these songs are not that hard to play. There are some that are, don't get me wrong, but a lot of these songs are not that hard to play. I'm not the greatest guitarist. I think I'm intermediate at this point. I still have a long way to go. But if I can do it, if I can play these things, all it takes is some time, and you can do it too. Same thing can be said for if I play a video game. Same thing can be said for, you know, making this content. I got a camera, I got a microphone, and I got lighting. And of course I got Adobe Premiere, don't forget that. But little by little, I continue to get better with making my videos, at least from what I've heard. And I'm noticing picking up things little by little over time to make my content a little better. So same thing with knowledge, I share that. These videos I share. The same thing with being a realtor, things I've learned, I share that too. If I see a realtor's having an issue, because I've come across people I work with that might not know something, and I share it with them because, hey, it's an option. It gives them something else to think about. And I'm not the type of person where I'm going to hold the information to myself. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're one of those agents that's a problem or been a problem for me, we're not having a conversation. You've given me nothing, but you haven't given me a reason to where I should want to share something with you. Because you're unprofessionalism. That's a whole other story. So anyway, if you guys have questions, concerns, feel free to contact me, email, phone number, or comment on my video. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one.